to Ion Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we come to you with Round 1, Match 4 of This Is Madness tournament.
So today I am going to be, it's actually 2 Patreon submitted fleets today. I'm going to be flying Patrick's Luminara fleet today. John, what about you?
I'm flying Giraffasaur's Dodonna list. And this is another example of, I would like to fly both these lists, but the random selection has given me Dodonna.
So big shout out to the 2 patron members and all of our Patreon members that support the channel. We really appreciate it. If you are interested in becoming a member of our Patreon group, links are down below.
Okay, so let's get to the fleets that have been submitted and then right to this battle.
Patrick is bringing us a Luminara Unduli fleet coming in at 298 points. Luminara is on a Venator 1 class Star Destroyer with expert shield tech, local fire control, intensify firepower, with spat guns, DBY 827 heavy turbo lasers, and the Tranquility title. There's a Pelta transport frigate with clone navigation officer, projection experts, parts resupply, and reactive gunnery. A second Pelta transport frigate with Hondo Onaka, projection experts, munitions resupply, and reactive gunnery. And 4 squadrons, we have Axe and Kickback.
This list is brought to you by Giraffasaur, and it is a general Dodonna list, coming in at 300 points even. The flagship is an assault frigate Mark II-B with General Dodonna, reactive gunnery, and linked turbo laser towers. The second combat ship is an assault frigate Mark II-A. It has reactive gunnery, linked turbo laser towers, and the Paragon title. We have a GR-75 medium transport with bomber command. Then we have a GR-75 medium transport with munition resupply. 4 squadrons. We have Nora Westless, Dutch Vander, and 2 generic Y-Wing squadrons.
So I won the bid and elected to go first. My selection of objectives is Surprise Attack, Contested Outpost, and Solar Corona. I'm just going to jump right in here and take Solar Corona and see what happens.
Here we go with the Luminara fleet. Luminara is on the Ven 1 right here front and center, flanked by the 2 Peltas, with the parts resupply one over here on the right flank and the munitions resupply on the left flank. Axe and Kickback are jutted forward. Didn't know where John was going to deploy because of Solar Corona. Everything's happening, moving at speed 2, and I swapped out the Contain for the salvo with local fire control.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my deployment. I have Paragon, I have my flagship over here. Let me make sure I do that right, yeah. I have all my fighters and I have my true transports in the back. This is the bomber command, this is the munitions. I decided to make this side Solar Corona for reasons. My whole fleet is going speed 1.
Alright, starting with round 1, we're going to use Hondo right off the bat. So Hondo's going to give me a concentrate fire and a squadron. I'm going to put the con fire on the munitions resupply and the squadron on the parts resupply.
Paragon takes an engineering, and the flagship takes a nav.
I'm going to start with this Pelta. The Pelta on the left, munitions resupply. I have a navigate. I'm going to take that as a token. And I'm going to do the munitions resupply as well. And I'm just going to pass the 1 to the Venator. Here's my token with speed 2. You get to shield dial overlap that. Just. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, we're going to go with the munition resupply. We're revealing a nav. We're going to take it as a token, and then we're going to use munitions to pass out to both my ships. Like that. And then it is exhausted. Then we get to move our speed 1.
Other Pelta, nav, also taking that as a token. I'm not going to do any other fun stuff. We're just going to move forward. Speed 2.
Bomber commands, revealing a nav, taking it as a token, moving speed 1.
Venator, nav, again a token.
You have to decide if you want to put the spat out or not.
That's what I'm doing right now. I think the answer to that question is probably going to be no. Because I don't think it'll be useful this turn. So, no spat.
We're going to go with the flagship. Flagship's revealing a navigate. We're going to use it as a dial. We're going to drop to speed 0. And stay where we're at. And then we're going to go with this ship. And it's going to reveal a nav. And we're going to drop to speed 0. And we're also going to stay where I'm at. Deal.
So we're going to squadrons then?
Yep.
I'm going to bring my squadrons forward here. Where I'll overlap them later. Turn around so he looks at you.
And we're going to move my 2 aces onto this rock. And then these guys behind. Right there. Nice and easy.
Okay,
And that's going to be it for round 1.
I am going to spend out the nav token on the transport over here to refresh munitions resupply.
I'll do it with the nav. We'll call it a day.
All right. Start of round 2. Let's go ahead and start with the Pelta munitions resupply, showing a nav, and I'm going to take that as a token again. Just continuously overlap the one fighter. I prefer not to keep doing that. We're going to go there instead.
We're going to go with medium transport right here. We're revealing a nav. We're going to use it as a dial. I'm going to measure. And look at that. I'm good.
Okay, the parts resupply nav, I'm going to use this as the dial itself. I think I'm going to overlap this debris field no matter what I do.
Good. Too bad it's not an asteroid.
This, yeah, shield dial is over. So at take 2, we're going to go from my right side. So 1, 2.
Bomber command, revealing a nav, dropping to speed 0. Done.
Luminara in the Ven 1. Nav, use that as the dial. I believe I'm going to actually kick up here to speed. Right, so we're moving along speed 3. Now I'm up here. Land on the station, doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to put my spat out. This is medium range, right?
Close range.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Onager. It's out the front.
Okay. Just in range.
Okay, and on speed 3.
Do we have a laser? I lost my laser.
In the pot.
I see it now. Okay, we're going to go with Paragon. It's revealing a navigate. We're going to use it. Big surprise. We're going to jump up to speed 1. And we're going to move 1 right forward. To there. And we are outside close. And I think maybe both shots are going to be abstracted. No, it's a clear shot to the side. That's annoying. And that's it for it.
Yep.
Then we're going to go to the other ship, and we're going to go with a nav. And we're actually going to jump up to speed 2, I believe, with this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do this maneuver. Actually, I could boom it in, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 1-1.
And then with the dial, I can do that. It's going to be close. But I'm fine. Just like that.
On the squadrons, huh?
Yes, it is.
I guess be here at the station. That's Axe, rather. This is kickback. Just put kickback right in front. We are not engaged, just for...
Okay, so my generics, I'm going to slide back to here.
Yep.
And my aces, I'm going to slide back to here. Okay, I think that's it for that turn.
I'm going to spend the... Ooh, yeah.
To refresh it?
Yeah, to refresh the spat.
Sounds good.
Turn 3, here we go. So I'm going to start with the Venator. Nav, we'll use that as the dial. We're going to make that spat shot first. So I believe that is medium range, or because we measure that just out of close, right?
Yes, but I don't know what...
That's probably long range, I'm
It's
thinking.
an actual long range. Correct?
Long range shot, but I get my medium dice. So that's 5 blue, right? Unobstructed. 4 and a crit. I did not have the opportunity to use Intensify Firepower, so I believe I'm just going to leave that as it.
And were you shooting into my side?
Yeah, because I can't. I don't think I can hit your front.
You can, it's just obstructed, so it is.
That's definitely I'm going.
Okay, so we're gonna cancel out the crit.
Yep.
And then we're going to brace it to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think redirect it to the rear. Like that.
Okay. I'm going because I don't have another shot, unfortunately.
No.
I think what I'm going to do. Do I want to be? That's not going to matter, is it? Your long range out the side.
Yep.
So I'm going to drop to speed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do this maneuver here. It's 2, 1. Clearly going to be overlapping that. And technically my spat is not on the table, but I'm going to put it back out in a second here. So you get to do him. And spat. Like such, out the front.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about activation order. We will go first with the flagship, and it's revealing a navigate, so we will. That is. Hold on, did I do these? Of course I did. Cool. We will take it as the dial, and then we're going to make 2 attacks. Our first attack is going to be against the front. It's going to be obstructive. It's going to be 2 reds and a blue.
And this is at medium range?
Medium range. Against your front. Obstructed. Dice go everywhere. I leave it.
Wow. Okay. We are going to brace that to 3 going to brace that to 3, and then I'm going to use Tranquility. I only spent 1 token, so I can move up to 2 shields. So we're going to move 2 from the rear to the front.
I'm going to just drop it by
And
1.
drop by 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then the second attack is going to be my front to your side at long range, not obstructed. That's going to be 2 red dice. And I'll just leave it at 2.
Okay, so if we're going to do 2, I'm going to go ahead and salvo.
Yep.
Not spend anything else. Luminara will let me refresh.
The brace. I want to knock your shields down here by 2.
Yeah, please do. And we're at long range, so I only get 1 red die. But using the DBYs, I can make that into a crit.
Okay. I will cancel it out.
Okay.
And then we're moving 2. And I think we're going to do this. Okay.
Well, as much as I would like to activate the Venator again, I'm going to activate this Pelta, which is the parts resupply. We have an engineering, and I'm going to use that as the dial, so I get 4, and I can use 2 points with projection experts.
The shift, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to... Yeah, I'll spend 2 of my 4 to regenerate 1 shield on this side. And then we're going to do 1, 2, shifting them over here. 1, 2. Yes. And I don't think I've got anything in range.
Definitely not.
No. So now we're moving. I'm at speed 2 now. I think we're going to stay at speed 2. I'm going to do my best to avoid landing on another debris field. Two.
We're going to go with actually this guy. He's got a squadron. We're going to use it. We're going to activate these 2 guys to move here to attack into your front. And be 1 away from her.
Sonora.
So, yep. And Bomber Command.
Alright.
So, first one, into your front. We're going to go with Bluey. 4, we're going to re-roll it. For a hit.
Okay, so I will expert shield tech that away and regain the salvo with Luminara.
Okay, then we're going to go with the other one. For a hit crit.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to brace that to 1. I'll take the 1.
So Nora kicks in and says you lose a shield, and then
So
you'll take 1.
It winds up being 2. And then I get my redirect back.
Perfect. And then I move, and I'm only moving 1. So we're gonna.
What? 2 left, 1 left.
Move there.
So we've got the other transport over here. Nav will use that as a dial doing the munitions resupply doohickey, passing that over here. So a confire to Venator. And do I have a shot?
Technically, yes.
Yes, instructed. Might as well take it. So 2 becomes 1. For a blank, and I've got nothing I can do about that at all.
Perfect. And yeah, I don't care.
Yep. Alright, so then I get to move I think what I'm going to do is actually drop down to speed 1 here.
Okay, so we're gonna go with my friend here. And he's got, you guessed it, squadrons. And we have both my squadrons here. So we're gonna move them so that they are in distance 1. Boop. And then Nora's gonna tuck in and be at distance 1 as well. And they're both gonna be in bomber range, so we're gonna go with non-Nora first. For take a hit, or do I want to re-roll it? We're gonna re-roll it. Hit crit.
And this is coming from Dutch.
This is coming from Dutch into you.
It's going to be 3 if I don't do something about it. So I'm going to redirect it to the right side. You still have the 1 ship. So I'm going to do that over here. So now I still lose 1 shield on the front from...
Correct. And then 2.
1, 2, and then I regain the brace with Luminara.
Yep. And then we're going to go with Dutch into you, and we're going to hopefully do this...
Nora.
Or Nora, yeah. Hopefully do the same thing. Blank, bomber command it. Bam!
Okay, I can brace that down to 1, and then I'm still taking... will that count as a call hit with, or is that just shields for Nora?
Nora only works as against shields.
Okay, so I'm going to... brace that to 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to take it, and it's going to be a crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to pull off Dodonna. I'm going to get my redirect back.
Choose and discard one of your defense tokens.
Oh, fun. I love choosing and discarding defense tokens. I think we're going to dump a salvo.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
And then we're going to use our token, and we're going to jump up to speed 1. And we're going to do that. And you're all done, right?
I am all done.
Cool. We'll go with this ship. He is revealing a navigate. Surprise! I get 1 shot. It's at medium range into you. So that's a blue and 3 reds. And while attacking, you may have already attacked this round. Did I attack you? No, so I don't get Paragon. That stinks. Okay. Because I couldn't salvo you.
Right, yeah.
So, it is just what rolls. Here we go. Accuracy, I think, is going to disappear.
It's solar, yes.
It would disappear either direction.
Right.
So that's gone. We're going to link one of these into the crit. And then we're going to spend out this token to reroll this. And to take 3.
So I'm going to go ahead and redirect to the left side and salvo you back. So that's all 3 go here, so I have no shields left here. And then I get my salvo, which we're at medium range.
We are.
So I get a red and a blue. For 2 hits, I'm going to make one of them into a crit.
I believe, take it. Boop. And then I have a dial, so we're going to double crank it. It's going to be very dead if I do that. Right. Now we're going to jump up to speed 2. And we're going to do... that will ram. That may not. Your token's there. That would ram. So if I do that, that'll be fine. So we do that. And we drift ourselves over to here.
And then that's done with ships.
And it's just your fighters.
So I got 2 fighters. So I don't get to shoot with them just yet. But rock.
We're long.
We're long.
Amazing. Technically, no. It's just very obstructed.
And then let's see, I'm gonna spend out the Confire token here. No, I can't. I have to spend out the nav. I'll spend out the nav token here to refresh munitions resupply.
And that's going to be the end of the round.
Do I want to pull up the spat? That's the question.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh the spat.
Perfect. That's going to be the end of the round. On to round 4.
Turn 4. So start a ship phase. I am going to discard Intensify Firepower to allow me to use that this round. And I believe I'm going to start with the Venator. So we have nav. I'm going to use that as the dial. I want to make this first shot my front to the side of your assault frigate using the spat. So that's going to be, I believe I'm at close range of you from the
Token.
from the token. So I get the black die.
Medium range in reality.
And then I have to drop 1 die because of obstruction. So there goes a blue. So 4 blues and a black. And we are not in Solar Corona. I'm going to block the redirect, take 4.
Okay, you can re-roll the crit.
Hit. So
And we're going to brace it to 2. I take 1 hull.
You do. Then we're going to take the side shot. We are at medium range, so I get
Correct.
a red and a blue, and it's going to be obstructed, so I have to drop 1. We'll drop the blue and see if my red dice luck hold for a nothing, but I can change that into a hit with Intensify.
Okay.
So, into your side.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to redirect that, and I'm going to discard the evade to do reactive gunnery.
Okay.
And so we're going to redirect that to the front. Woo. And then, here we go. Into your side. I get 3, or total dice, so 2 reds and a blue. We're going to drop a red. We're going to roll in a blue and a red against your side.
Yep.
I like it.
I have no shields anywhere close to me. So I think what I'm going to do is
Brace it, and then I get a crit.
yeah. So we'll brace it. Luminara doesn't do anything for me. I get a crit. Here are my 4 cards. What evil are you giving me, John?
Injured crew, you could discard another one of your defense tokens.
Alright, well, I'm going to dump the... no, because that'll save me a little bit, not a lot.
I know. It's,
Oh,
Tough choices you're giving me.
They're not tough. They're actually very easy.
There goes the salvo.
And then you get to move.
Now I get to move. So I
Lucky
believe...
you.
I don't want to move,
Maybe you could flip the asteroid and I could give you another discard defense tokens, Ken. Yeah, that looks great. Let's do that. I think you should really try to land on the asteroid. And then besides that, I don't really care where you go.
In the rear... I'm screwed anyways. I'm going to... Let's just go ahead and...
Commit to that.
Commit to this.
You overlap those two. You land there. I move these two guys over to there.
Okay. That spat.
You want to throw it out?
Yeah, we'll throw it out my side here, but... I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think I'm going to get that shot.
We are out of range, just also so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to go with this guy. He's going to be revealing a squadron. We're also going to use the munitions to give himself and this guy a munitions thing. And then we're going to activate these two bombers that are right in front of you. So, here we go. First one. We're going to actually re-roll it.
Bomber command.
For a hit.
So, expert shield tech that away, regain my brace token.
Okay, and then we're going to move. And where's my 3? We're actually going to move him down to here. And then we're going to attack with... Actually, that's Nora. Nora's going to attack you. For a hit, and we're going to re-roll it with Bomber. Ah! That didn't...
So I spent no defense tokens, so I get my retract back.
Yep, and then she's going to also move, and she's going to also move down to here, and then the transport is going to move speed 1. So there. Okie doke. That was super disappointing.
So I'm going to activate the parts resupply Pelta, showing in engineering. I'm going to use the parts resupply card to pass an engineering token to the Venator and the other Pelta, actually. Use this as the dial. So I have 4 total points I can use, so I'm going to restore 1 shield on the side and take it in one of the fronts, and we're going to pass it to the side of the Venator here. So there's 1 and 2.
Okay.
I don't think I have a shot unless maybe against one of your fighters. You can make a side shot against one of your Y-wings. Do I have anything out the front, John?
Yeah, you want to shoot a transport.
That's pointless. So let's make one shot against... Actually, that's one of your aces. That's Dutch, isn't it?
It is.
So, well, I get a blue die against Dutch.
It goes away.
Or it goes away, Solar Corona. We're remembering it this time, John. And... speed 2. I think I might drop to speed 1. We'll go to speed 1 using the token. Back to you.
We're going to go with this ship here. I have you at medium range to your front. I'm revealing a navigate, so we're going to use it. And then, oh, sorry. We're going to shoot into your front at medium range. 3 reds and a blue. I don't get solar. Hey, isn't that exciting? Here we go. Then we're going to link this. And then we're going to re-roll it with this Confire. And then I'm going to say you can't redirect.
I can brace, huh? Well, that's 4. We're going to brace, bringing that down to 2, which actually just gets front, right?
Yep.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to choose one, and then I'll take another one. Maybe. Depends on what you do.
Here's another injured crew.
Injured crew. Choose and discard one of your defense tokens. Yeah, this is so much fun, John. There goes the brace. And then I take one more.
Yep. And then I think we're going to call that pretty good. And we're going to, because we're going speed 2. Do that.
I think that means munitions resupply transport is now up. Nav, not nav, engineering. So clearly I'm going to use that. And I'm going to full up on shields. I know I'm at range 5 because I measured that between turns, but we'll just show everyone. So we're going to spend both the dial and the token. I'm going to take 2 shields from here, passing them. Let's put them on the front of the Venator, please. And then with the remaining 2, 4, I get those right back. I am going to, I guess, shoot at the side of obstructed, so that's out the front. So that's against your, this is Dodonna ship, correct?
It is.
I'm going to drop a red with the obstruction.
Okay.
You know, hit crit, I kind of like that.
Brace it. 1.
No other shots. Speed 1. And I think whether I want to or not.
We both ran.
Yep. So I'm going to stay right where I'm at and take a hit.
Okay. We're gonna go against. We're gonna go with this ship. It's revealing an engineering. We're gonna use it and the token to get 6 points. With those 6 points, we're gonna take all 3 shields from this side, and we're gonna move them over to that side. So that's 3.
That's right. Get 3 more.
Then we're gonna move 1 from the front to the rear. And then we're going to regenerate 1 on the rear. And then I get an attack. It's going to be against your front. And it's going to be 3 reds and a blue. And then after I roll, I get to add in a black dice with Paragon because I've already attacked you this round. It's going to be a very accurate. I think one of those is going away though. Let's just double check. Yep. Wah, wah, wah. So that goes away, and then Paragon adds in his black. And we're going to block your redirect, and you're going to take 3 right to the face.
So what I'm going to do is, since I'm spending less than 2, we're going to take 1 shield from my left to put it on the front. And then that should absorb the whole shot, right?
It should. Okay, and then I'm going speed 2. And we're gonna do this. Not obstructed. That's sad. But you only get one shot. So there's that. Okay. And then
Transport left.
this transport's gonna go. It's got squadrons, so I might as well activate. So we're gonna start with Dutch against whoever this guy is.
There should be one less. So that was a 2.
Oh, I thought you said you took it from this side.
Oh, did I have any shields there?
You had 1.
Oh. Well then, yeah, let's take it from there. My bad. Sorry. Thought I had no shields at all anywhere.
So both of these guys are going to attack, but Dutch is going to attack first.
Mhm.
I don't know who this is. This is the guy that's not in a yellow.
So that one is kickback. So that's the one where after I shoot, I can move distance 1. So
Okay, so I don't care. Let's do it. 4. Boom, boom. Take 1.
yeah. So we will. I can't brace that, so I'm taking 1. Yeah.
And then you can activate. And then the other Y-Wing. Take 2.
Firing the same guy.
I have to. There's no reason to shoot that other guy.
So we will brace that to 1.
And then I ram you.
At least I don't get any damage out of that.
Yep, done.
Okay, so all I have left to do is axe over here. We're going to fire, I guess it's the generic one. I'm going to drop the red actually and just roll 2
2 blues. Cool.
And I can't swarm that because you're engaged with the other guy, right?
Yep.
So 1.
Okay, and then I spend this Confire to ready munitions.
And I'm going to spend the squadron off of here to ready parts resupply. And I think that's everything.
Yep.
Turn 5. So, I'm going to have to do something with the Venator over here. We have an engineering. We're going to use it as the dial along with the token. So that will give me 6 total points. And what I'm going to do, there's 2, 4, 6. Just do all shields.
Okay.
And we're going to make the spat shot out my side at the, I believe that's Paragon.
It is.
Long range.
Long range, but close range from there.
Unobstructed, correct?
Correct. Barely. Into my sides.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That accuracy can go
accuracy
away.
goes away because of the thing. And then I've got no way to re-roll or anything at this point, so we are going to put this onto... Yeah, let's prevent you from bracing. Take 3.
Probably going to redirect. No, I don't need to spend any tokens, so we're just going to wipe the shields clean.
And then I'm going to make my second shot. Might as well just shoot the transport right in front of me and hope for a...
Close enough that you don't have to discard accuracies.
Right, so we're hoping for a red accuracy here. Wouldn't that be nice?
Nope, I scatter.
Yep. It's worth the shot though. And now we have to move. So, I'm at speed 2 now. I might wind up dropping to speed 1, depending.
You're gonna 100% ram me.
I think I'm going to ram you both.
I don't think you're gonna...
Maybe not.
It's gonna be close at speed 1, depending on how you click it.
So I'm going to stay at speed 2. Because I can only do 1. Will that...
Yeah, that lands.
Yeah. So... Oh, it lands or
it lands on me. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's going to stay where it's at, and that transport will take a damage. And then I'm done with that ship.
Do you know what's fun about that is then, because I measured this beforehand, you are still then going to be inside my my rear arc.
Fun.
Yes, it is. It is fun, Ken. It's lots of fun. They're both medium range to you.
But at least I have some shields now.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
It's only going to help me a little bit.
So we're going to try to change that.
Yeah.
We're going to start with this transport.
Mm-hmm.
And it's reviewing squadrons. It's like,
Sweet.
no
like
way.
you planned it.
Yeah, right. So this guy's going to come over here
Mm-hmm.
and bomb into your front. Hoping for that crit. Wham! We're going to re-roll it with Bomber Command.
You do a blank, maybe? No. Well, I can reduce the attack damage by 1. I'm still taking 1, and then you're going to do the north
Special.
thing.
Yep.
Or I can shove 2 to the side. Now, I'll use it to change
Your expert shields.
expert shield tech it, so it goes down to 1 damage that I'm going to take.
So Nora
plus 1.
Yep.
Yep.
And then this guy's going to hop over and we're going to attempt to do the same thing. Here we go. How much health do you have?
I have 5 plus whatever shields I got.
No, we're gonna...
Leave it as the hit.
No, we're gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
It's a hit.
So I will take the hit to get the redirect token back. So, oh, there's no shields left.
No.
So I guess I just take a regular hit, so 5.
Yep. Okay, that's that.
All right. Okay, so my next move here is going to be... let's do this Pelta over here. Nav, we'll use it as the dial. We're going to do a couple different things here with revealing the commands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I reveal the nav, I can exhaust Clone Navigation Officer to give a nav token. I don't want to do that because
You already have
I already have one. So after I reveal it, then we'll do the parts resupply and then give that there and here as well, because I'm going to need that.
Okay.
Okay. So this I'm going to use as the dial. Now I'm going to spend the token. Gives me 2 points. Running out of shields to give to myself. We're going to drop 1, 2, and put them on the front, please. Now, out the side, I think again I can only reach Dutch at medium range. I think we said was the last shot. I
Yeah.
don't think I can get him that close. No, I can't.
Okay. Okay.
So let's see what if I can do anything to Dutch. No, because that comes out right away. Have to take the shot. And I think for giggles, John, I'm not going to bother because you can just cancel one. And...
Okay. Me?
Well, I got to move it.
Okay.
So, speed 1. No, I don't want to do that.
Or do you? Pretty sure you're gonna ram. Or just not.
I'm going to be right behind. All right.
We'll go with this ship. It's revealing engineering with the 2 points. We're going to drop 2 shields right there. And then we're going to start with a rear shot at medium range into your front. Blammo. That's 2 reds and a blue.
So 2. Got to take it on the shields because I've got nothing else I could do. I mean, I could shout Tranquility, but I have 2 shields there, right?
You do.
So there we go.
Okay, so then the next shot is going to be 3 reds, a blue, and then I'm just going to put in a black now.
Yeah, it's Paragon, right?
Yeah. Also, I'm no longer in Solar Corona. Finally, this plan has worked out. For all of that. And we're going to re-roll with Linked.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to spend the Confire to re-roll this. Take 5.
Alright, so I'm going to redirect for sure,
That's 3.
which is 3.
That's all of it.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to choose one of those, and then I still take 1 more.
What speed are you?
2.
Trying to think about what will hurt you the most. How much health will you have left?
Well, I got 4 right now.
So you have 4 health left. You're going to take this crit and another card, leaving you at 2.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to just barely not kill you. And it's really, really irritating. So, here, have your 4th injured crew.
Wow.
There's nothing else that's any good.
Alright, well, there's the injured crew. I take 1 more. So that puts me at 7 of the 9. Wow. Okay.
And then I think I'm going to take this obstacle. No. Cool. Look at that. Look at me go.
Doing an outstanding job here, John. Congrats.
Yeah, that's it.
So I've got 1 ship left to activate. That's the other Pelta. And for some strange, ungodly reason, I had that set as a
Oh, you're dead.
nav. I'm dead. I needed that to be a engineering. So I will.
I am rolling 3 red dice and I need 2 hits though, so there is that.
I'm going to pass myself the Confire with munitions resupply. I know why I did this. So we'll use this as the dial. Let's make the shot into the side obstructed. So red and the black into the side of your assault frigate. 4 3 hits.
You can re-roll that double. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll take the damage.
And then I believe that's obstructed. Long range. There's a laser. I'm just curious if I can make this shot or not. Well,
Yeah.
can. All right, I'm gonna throw 1 red at the other one.
Okay.
So against Paragon,
2 shields then?
2 shields, and it's a blank.
Okay, I'm going to spend my evade to salvo you.
Well, I was gonna say beforehand, let me spend out.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You do you.
I'm gonna spend the Confire so I can
I'm like, this
reroll
is perfect. No damage.
That's
yeah,
okay.
cool.
It still turns out to be the
So
same.
I
Yeah.
spend that to salvo you, and that's going to be 2 reds and a blue into your side. And I'm going to re-roll this with Linked. For take 2. And I block your redirect.
So I am going to
Take 1.
brace that to 1. We'll take 1. And then I think the reason that I did this was because I need the dial
To try to
to
escape.
try to escape. And I don't think I can, actually. I think I'm going to ram you no matter what I do, which is irritating because that's going to cost me the game.
Yep, I'm fine.
So what I'm going to do is this maneuver that will definitely overlap you for sure. But I think I'll actually manage to pull away onto the station. Because I'm going to land.
Yeah, that's
Right
good.
there. So, this out of there. So, I believe I take this first.
Yeah, so you get one.
I'll get one and
So you,
lose one.
yeah. So that card's still technically down.
Right. So, get one for hitting you. I'm going to take that one away.
Okay. Alright,
So-
took my damage.
And then that is it for me with that ship.
This guy, medium range, against your side. I have, big surprise, in engineering. So we're going to restore the 2 shields that I've lost on the side here. And then we're going to pray that the dice gods don't absolutely hate me. Because basically I need 2 hits.
I have no shields, right?
You have no shields and
So
no
yeah.
tokens.
No tokens.
You be dead.
Yeah, that's that. Would you want to choose the last crit, John?
I do.
All right. Here you go.
There's only so many times you can do this.
Now, if there's a structural damage in there, you know you need to... yeah, there's the structural damage.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to end you with a structural, because that's just funny.
Oh, that is funny. So that does take this ship out.
Then, I think I'm going to shoot you out the side here, just because.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, what turn is it? 5?
This is 5.
Are you fine calling
I'm
it?
looking at this right now. I don't think you can actually kill either one of the remaining ships.
I'm going to stay on the board.
Yeah, you're going to
I
stay on
have
the board.
engineerings.
I'm not going to be able to kill your ships at this point.
The only thing that will really matter is both. This has squadrons.
Mhm.
Both of them are going to activate to shoot at this guy.
Yeah.
If I kill you, I kill you. If I don't, then you get 2 shots into there. So this guy's going to keep you locked down for the
Yeah.
entire time. My transport's going to move here.
Mhm.
You're going to ram me. I'm going to move off. I'll be fine.
So, is that the transport that's got 1 damage?
Yes.
So it's possible I could kill it next turn.
No,
you know,
but what I'm
shooting and
saying
ramming.
is, right now, I move it forward.
Oh, yeah, mm-hmm.
On your turn, turn 6, you ram it.
Yes.
So it won't die.
Unless I'll shoot at it. So
You have to roll an accuracy.
I'd have to roll an accuracy.
And hits.
And I think I'm in Solar Corona.
I just lasered myself. You are not.
I'm
I
not.
just don't think it's possible,
No, I don't
and it's not worth
in either
taking the
case, it's not worth it because I'm not going to score points off of it.
time. So, in 2 turns, with my fighters, can I kill that? And the answer is yes.
I'd say yeah.
So, the question then is, in 2 turns, can you kill me with that? I have 5 health. You would flak me. I say we trade those 2 out.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. We trade those 2 out. Everything else stays alive. End of game.
All right, very good, John.
Okay, so we're back, and I actually didn't think I was going to win this one.
No, I didn't either. I thought I'd be able to come in, hit you hard with the spat, take out at least one of the assault frigates.
Close.
I was real close to it, and I think had I, the game would have been much different.
Yes.
It came down to, I thought, 2 things for me. The first was I never had the opportunity to either keep the spat going or do intensify firepower, and I kind of needed to do both. I think I used Hondo at the wrong time. That might have helped, given me 2 opportunities to use intensify.
In your defense, though, you never needed it.
No, I really didn't.
Yeah, your dice either were hits or accuracies and discarded.
Right.
I don't think there was really any time that there was a blank that you really needed to be like, I need that damage to go through.
I was on the 1 salvo, and I had the DBY turbo lasers, so that kind of helped there. I think the other thing was that last turn where I decided to save the Pelta instead of the Venator, but I figured I'd still have a couple shields and everything was set for turn 6. It is what it is.
Yeah, so going through the deck, I was showing Ken afterwards. I'm like, terrible choices. Where's that disengaged fire control so your salvos don't mean anything?
Yeah.
Terrible choices. Where is it? Where is it? I kept hunting for it, and it just didn't come up. Like, all of my options were terrible, and I'm like, oh, just get rid of defense tokens. Like, it saves the fact that I don't need accuracies when you don't have defense tokens.
Right. And you were impacted more by Solar Corona, at least in terms of losing a die.
Yes, but I didn't really care.
No, you didn't.
And so that's really why I did that, is I knew that my whole game plan was I have to pull, because where you were slightly off to that side.
Mm-hmm.
So if I pulled you into me, I go over you, and then all your shots are going to be less and then no accuracies. And that was really my whole plan and goal for that. And while I lost an accuracy here and there, the only accuracy you lost was the one that mattered and kept my ship alive.
Yeah, actually, that is true.
Because I
really
had
needed
one
that
shield, a brace, and a redirect, and you rolled 2 accuracies. Well, you only get to block 1.
Yep.
So either way, I wasn't dying there, but if you blocked both, I think I was going to die.
I think you would have.
And I would have taken crits, and it would have been really sad and horrible. Because they only have 6 health,
Yeah.
and you had like 5 damage. And I
Yeah.
had 1 damage. So I would have survived in 1 and then risked pulling the structural.
Yeah. Then the Pelta would have taken you out. But,
Correct. So, like, I gambled that it was only going to matter near the end of the game, and I think I gambled correctly.
I think you did, because it definitely won you the game, and we moved on to, well, Giraffasaur's Dodonna fleet will now move on to the next round of the Madness tournament. Final score was 159-10. All of it scored like right away at the end, because I think the bulk of that was in the Venator, about 130 points.
It was. Also, even if you passed the shields, I still had 3 damage and a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So the crit would have gone through. I would look at the card, structural, you're still dead.
Yeah.
So in the end, it didn't matter.
That's right. We talked about that too. So, again, little things don't matter. It's when 1,000 little things, that's when something big actually happens over the course of the game.
Yeah. Okay, so both of these fleets were Patreon fleets. They had first dibs in submitting fleets. If you would be interested in being one of our Patreon members, you could check out the link down below for all of our reward tiers.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check us out on Discord, where we've been talking all about this tournament.
Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
This is Madness.